βρισκόμαστε στο τελικό στάδιο ώστε να αρχίσει ένα πολύ σημαντικό έργο για την οικονομία των Πρεσπών και ο νέος συνοριακός σταθμός, δημοπρατείται σε λίγες εβδομάδες, αλλά και η οδική σύνδεση από το Λαιμό μέχρι το νέο συνοριακό σταθμό, και αυτό το εκτελεί η Περιφέρεια Κεντρικής Μακεδονίας με την χρηματοδότηση του Πρεσπών. Είμαστε έτοιμοι να γίνουν δημοπρατήσεις σε λίγες. Εντός του έτους σίγουρα θα καταστροφηθούν οι εργολάβοι και θα αρχίσουν οι εργασίες και ελπίζουμε το αργότερο σε 2 χρόνια να είναι έτοιμο το έργο και να το παραδώσουμε στους κατοίκους των Πρεσπών αλλά και στους επισκέπτες να απολαύσουν τις ομορφιές του τόπου.
Υπάρχει έτσι χρονοδιάγραμμα που θα μας έδινε και το τελικό αποτέλεσμα?
Είμαι σε συνεργασία με την Περιφέρεια και Δυτικής Μακεδονίας. Ξέρετε, δεν ήταν ένα εύκολο έργο, διότι ιδίως και η κατασκευή του δρόμου έπρεπε να λάβει υπόψη πολλές περιβαλλοντικές παραμέτρους, να φτιαχτεί ένα έργο βιώσιμο και για το ευαίσθητο οικοσύστημα της περιοχής. Η Περιφέρεια θα σας πει περισσότερα, αλλά το σίγουρο ότι εμείς βοηθήσαμε να εξασφαλιστεί η χρηματοδότηση και μάλιστα καλύπτουμε και την επιπλέον χρηματοδότηση που προέκυψε μετά τις περιβαλλοντικές μελέτες, προκειμένου να εγκατασταθεί σίγουρα εργολάβος και να δούμε το έργο να υλοποιείται και να σύντομα να είμαστε σε θέση να το εγκαινιάσουμε.
Κύριε Περιφερειάρχα, υλοποιείται ένα σημαντικό έργο στην περιοχή. Θα θέλαμε και τη δική σας άποψη.
Καταρχήν, εγώ με την ευκαιρία αυτή θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω τον πατριωτικό μου κύριο Υπουργό, γιατί από τη στιγμή που ενημερώθηκε για το έργο αυτό, σχεδόν το υιοθέτησε. Δηλαδή, ό,τι πόρους χρειαστήκαμε για την οδική σύνδεση, δεσμεύτηκε, προκηρύξε την χρηματοδότηση, ενταχθήκαμε, προχωρούμε, επομένως είναι μια διαδικασία με την οποία κάνουμε βήματα μπροστά. Είναι μια ευκαιρία η σημερινή να διατυπώσουμε όλοι μαζί τη σύμφωνη γνώμη μας ότι αυτός ο τόπος, η περιοχή, είναι ένας ενιαίος χώρος ανάπτυξης διασυνοριακός με επίκεντρο τις δύο λίμνες. Φάνηκε ότι υπάρχει πλήρης οριμότητα πλέον για την κατασκευή ειδικά του έργου της συνοριακού σημείου διέλευσης περίπου προϋπολογισμού 6.250.000. Αντίστοιχα, όπως είπε και ο κύριος Υπουργός, προετοιμάζεται η οριμότητα και της οδικής σύνδεσης. Αυξήθηκαν οι πόροι και ευχαριστούμε τον Υπουργό, γιατί λόγω των περιβαλλοντικών δεσμεύσεων και έτσι έπρεπε να γίνει. Αισθανόμαστε ότι το έργο το οποίο θα υλοποιηθεί και θα διασυνδεθεί και με τον εξισμό του Λαιμού προκειμένου να πάρει και αυτός υπεραξία, όταν κάποιος εισέρχεται από τη συνοριακή αυτή διάβαση θα αισθανθεί ότι μπήκε σε μια ευρωπαϊκή χώρα η οποία σέβεται και το περιβάλλον αλλά και είναι μια χώρα που συνεχώς προοδεύει.
Γιώργος Τεριού, you hear me now? Γιώργος Τεριού, the mayor of Prespes, will welcome you.
Εξοχότατε κύριε Υπουργέ, εξοχότατε κύριε Πρέσβης, κύριε Περιφερειάρχα, αξιότιμοι προσκεκλημένοι, αγαπητοί εταίροι και φίλοι. Εκ μέρους του Δήμου Πρεσπών είναι μεγάλη τιμή και χαρά να σας καλωσορίζω σήμερα εδώ στο Δήμο μας. Έναν μικρό Δήμο με ένα μεγάλο όραμα. Ένα όραμα που ξεπερνά σύνορα, ξεπερνά εμπόδια και με τη συνεργασία και τη συνεισφορά όλων σας ανοίγει ένα νέο κεφάλαιο για την περιοχή μας. Το έργο Πρέσπες 2 που ξεκινά σήμερα δεν είναι απλώς ένα τεχνικό έργο. Δεν αφορά μόνο κτίρια, τελωνεία, δρόμους, πινακίδες. Αφορά τη σύνδεση. Τη σύνδεση ανθρώπων, οργανισμών, ακόμα και εξωθεάτων. Αφορά τη συνεργασία και την εμπιστοσύνη και τελικά την ειρηνική και αρμονική συνύπαρξη των λαών. Θα ήθελα να μοιραστώ μαζί σας μια μικρή ιστορία από τους παππούδες μας. Μου έλεγαν πως παλιότερα ένας κάτοικος του Λαιμού μπορούσε να περπατήσει ως το Νάκολετς για να υπογραφεί η παραγωγή του και να επιστρέψει πριν το μεσημέρι. Σήμερα η ίδια απόσταση με το αυτοκίνητο παίρνει πάνω από 2 ώρες. Με το WordPress 2 θα την κατεβάσουμε στα λίγα λεπτά. Αυτό δεν είναι μόνο θέμα ευκολίας. Είναι θέμα αξιοπρέπειας. Είναι θέμα αποκατάστασης της φυσικής ροής στη ζωή αυτής της διασυνοριακής περιοχής. Κάποτε ένας πρωθυπουργός αναφερόμενος σε διασυνοριακή συνεργασία στις Πρέσπες είχε πει χαρακτηριστικά ότι στόχος μας είναι να μπορούν κάποια μέρα οι άνθρωποι να κινούνται γύρω από τη λίμνη με την ίδια φυσικότητα και άνεση που πετούν οι πελεκάνοι. Σήμερα, χάρη στη συνεισφορά και το όραμα πολλών ανθρώπων που πίστεψαν και εμπνεύστηκαν από αυτή την ιδέα, κάνουμε ένα καθοριστικό βήμα προς αυτή την κατεύθυνση. Γνωρίζω ότι τέτοια έργα δεν είναι ποτέ απλά. Απαιτούν συντονισμό, υπομονή και καλή θέληση. Αλλά έχουν δύναμη. Αφήνουν παρακαταθήκη και τελικά αλλάζουν την κατεύθυνση των πραγμάτων. Το Πρέσπες 2 δεν θα ανοίξει απλώς μια συνοριακή διάβαση. Θα ανοίξει δυνατότητες για την ανάπτυξη του τουρισμού σε αυτόν τον ευλογημένο τόπο, που συναντιούνται 3 χώρες, 2 λίμνες, και φιλοδοξεί να αποτελέσει έναν ενιαίο προορισμό με ευρωπαϊκή εμβέλεια. Δυνατότητες για τη συνεργασία για την προστασία του μοναδικού περιβάλλοντος, της βιοποικιλότητας και του τοπίου των Πρεσπών. Και τελικά τη βιώσιμη ανάπτυξη και την εδαφική συνοχή σε μία από τις πιο ευαίσθητες, όμορφες αλλά και φτωχές περιοχές της Ευρώπης. Θα ήθελα να εκφράσω τις θερμές μου ευχαριστίες προς όλους τους εταίρους του έργου από την Ελλάδα και τη Βόρεια Μακεδονία για την αφοσίωση, την εμπειρογνωμοσύνη και κυρίως για την εμπιστοσύνη τους στο κοινό μας όραμα για τις Πρέσπες. Ευχαριστώ την Περιφέρεια Δυτικής Μακεδονίας ως επικεφαλής εταίρος και προσωπικά τον Περιφερειάρχη κ. Γιώργο Αμανατίδη, που από την πρώτη στιγμή υπήρξε ένας από τους πιο ένθερμους και πολύτιμους υποστηρικτές αυτής της προσπάθειας. Επίσης το Δήμο Ρέσαν, φίλε Αγιωγόν, αδερφέ Αγιωγόν, με τον οποίο εδώ και δεκαετίες εργαζόμαστε από κοινού για την πρόθεση και υλοποίηση της ιδέας αυτής. Θα ήθελα ακόμα να εκφράσω την ιδιαίτερη εκτίμησή μου προς τα Υπουργεία Εσωτερικών των 2 χωρών. Όχι μόνο για τον θεσμικό τους ρόλο, αλλά και για τη διαρκή και ουσιαστική στήριξη που έχουν προσφέρει στο έργο. Η παρουσία των Υπουργών και από τις 2 χώρες στη σημερινή εκδήλωση αποτελεί μια έμπρακτη και εξαιρετικά τιμητική επιβεβαίωση αυτής της υποστήριξης. Επιτρέψτε μου να κάνω μια ειδική αναφορά στον κύριο Λιβάνιο για την πολύτιμη προσωπική του συμβολή στην πρόθεση αυτής της σημαντικής συνοριακής διάβασης από όποια θέση και αγκλήθηκε να υπηρετήσει. Σας ευχαριστούμε πολύ, Υπουργέ. Θερμές ευχαριστίες οφείλουμε επίσης στην Ειδική Υπηρεσία Διαχείρισης του Προγράμματος Ίντερεκ 2021-2027, που πέρα από τη διαρκή οικονομική στήριξη που παρέχει, εμπνέεται και στηρίζει με αφοσίωση την υλοποίηση του έργου. Τέλος, θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω θερμά την Ευρωπαϊκή Ένωση και τον πρέσβη της, που μας τιμά σήμερα με την παρουσία του. Η στήριξή σας δείχνει ξεκάθαρα, όπως βλέπετε σε αυτή τη μικρή γωνιά των Βαλκανίων, ένα κομμάτι από το όραμα των ιδρυτών της Ευρωπαϊκής Ένωσης. Σας ευχαριστώ όλους. Η παρουσία σας σήμερα λέει περισσότερα από όσα μπορούν να πούν τα λόγια. Και βεβαίως ας μην ξεχνάμε πως αυτό που χτίζουμε εδώ γίνεται για να υπηρετεί αυτόν που ζει εδώ. Τον αγρότη στην Καλυθέα, τον κτηνοτρόφο στον Άγιο Γερμανό, το νέο ζευγάρι στο Πρέτορ που αναρωτιέται αν αξίζει να μείνει. Αυτή είναι ο λόγος που χτίζουμε, αυτή είναι ο λόγος που πρέπει να αλλά και μιας υπόσχεσης για το μέλλον της Πρέσπας. Σας ευχαριστώ.
Call Mr. Livanios, the Minister of Interior of Greece, for his release. You can do it there.
Μέσα αυτό το βήμα. Δεν ανάβει το δωρεάν, δεν ανάβει, αλλά μιλάει.
As you can see, always easy to find a solution. Dear Minister, dear mayors, Mr. Kulekas, I'm delighted, dear ambassadors, I'm delighted I'm here today. And it's a great day for the greater Prespa region, but I will be more delighted when we'll be ready to open the cross-bordering session. It's not a difficult infrastructure work. We are in a very protected environmental area, so we need to take all the necessary actions in order to protect wildlife and the environment and create a safe road and a new building that will be actually embedded to the greater landscape. I was here 15 months ago, and when I had a meeting with the governor and the mayor, I saw that the need for this huge step is more than important. And I would say that we are right now in one of the most beautiful areas of the Balkan Peninsula. We are in a place that the three countries meet. We are in a place with two very beautiful lakes, and also very nearby is the Lake Ohrid, so we can give to the visitors the opportunity to visit the whole area very, very easily. The truth is that right now, if we want to go, North Macedonia will have to spend 2 hours driving with the new cross-border passage we will have. We will reduce the time to 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, so this is very important for us. And for the local economy of both countries, and also for the two neighboring municipalities. We hope that this new passage will be ready in a couple of years maximum. It will be a huge step for working more closely the two countries, work more efficiently, give to the people a unique experience to anyone who wants to visit the greater Prespes region. I would like to thank EU for its support, and of course the Interreg program and the administrative body, Mr. Amanatidis, the governor, mayors, that worked very, very hard the decentralized administration of Western Macedonia, and Mr. Yatis, which is present right now. I hope that this is the beginning of supporting the local economy, for helping Prespes region to grow financial further. And finally, on behalf of the Minister of Interior, we're trying to focus on all border stations. We have a good step, and we're working with the decentralized reserve of Macedonia Freight about the station of Evzoni, that we want to upgrade it in order to have the ability to support and serve all the visitors that or the inbound and outbound visitors from to Greece. And we are trying to work as hard as we can in order to finalize this project timely. It will be a project that will cost approximately 23-25 million This is a rough estimate right now. We are going to upgrade it as soon as possible, and we will have the best possible service to people who are visiting and living Greece, and especially the station. It's very close to the city of Eugenia, the southern part of North Macedonia. Will help people to visit and the city of Thessaloniki in a very efficient way. We are going to upgrade also the motorway from Epsoni to Thessaloniki. So finally, let me repeat that I'm very delighted I'm here today. Looking forward to see the final decisions that have made about the border station, and looking forward also to proceed to the procurement of the connection road to the border. Right, generally, have 15 to 18 months approximately in order to finalize it. So thank you once more for your support, and special visit. I'm very happy that we're here today, and looking forward to have our meeting later. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Panjet Totskoski is the Minister of Interior of North Macedonia.
Почитувам министър Ливаниос, Ваша екселенция амбасадор Лукас, почитувани представници от Министерството за вътрешни работи на Македонската република, почитувани представници от Република Северна Македония и Хенеската република, почитувани гости от Европската уния, членове към денес много значаен настан, со кои што се одбележува почетокот на проектот Преспес 2, кој се поставуваат темелите за идното отворање на граничниот премен Маркова нога Лемос. Ова не е само почеток на инфраструктурен проект, тоа е реализација на заедничка визија вкоренета во регионалната соработка, европската интеграција и трајното партнерство меѓу нашите две држави. Денес, стојќи туку, отвараме многу повеќе од проект, отвараме нови патишта за нашите народи, за нашите економии и за поврзаност и кохезивната Европска унија. Со текот на годините односот меѓу нашите земји стана посилен за основа на меѓусебно почитување, практична соработка и продлабочено чувство за заедничка судбина. Овој нов граничен премен е моќен израз на тој однос. Тоа е конкретна демонстрација на политичка волја, техничка способност и нашето заедничко разбирање дека во денешна Европа границите треба да поврзуваат, а не да разделуваат. Овој напредок не би бил можен без непоколебливата поддршка од страна на Европската унија, особено преку инструментот за предпристапна помош и програмата за прекогранична соработка. Овие програми ни овозможија не само да го обезбедиме потребното финансирање и техничка експертиза, туку и да црпиме сила од колективната европска цел, онаа што ги гледа потребното соработката и интеграција обителни столбови на мирот и просперитет. Како што еднаш рече Жозеф Борел, поранешниот висок представник на Европската унија за надворешни работи и безбедностна политика и воедно подпредседател на Европската комисија, силата на Европа лежи во нејзиното единство и во мостовите кои што ги градиме преку границите, а не во зидовите што ги подигнуваме помеѓу нас. Преку овој проект ја претвараме таа цел во практично мерливо влијание. Овој проект е доказ дека европската интеграција не е далечна аспирација, туку жив процес отворен во опипливи резултати, подобри патишта, безбедни граници и подобар квалитет на животот за граѓаните на кои што им служи. Почитувани присутни, ништо од ова не се случило случајно. Потребна беше координација помеѓу министерствата и агенциите, усогласување на правните и техничките стандарди и непоколеблива посветеност од сите нивоа на власт. Им изразувам искрена благодарност на сите што придонесоа на националните институции, локалните власти, техничките експерти, од граничната полиција, царинските службеници, буквално сите. Личниот премиер Маркова Нога Левос има исклучително значење поради неколку клучни причини. Ги поврзува регионите со длабоки историски, културни и економски врски, ги скратува растојанијата за патување на патниците и бизнисите, овозможувајќи нови можности за трговија и туризам, ја зголемува безбедност и ефикасноста преку современа инфраструктура и современи процедури и допринесува кон поширок европска цел за непречено, регулирано и безбедно движење преку границите. Одеднакво значени се и локалните придоби. Заедниците во Преспа од двете страни на границата долго време очекуваа подобрена инфраструктура. Овој проект одговара на нивните потреби, обезбедува полесен пристап, го стимулира локалниот развој, ги поттикнува младите и ја зајакнува културната соработа. Исто така обезбедивме овој развој да продолжи во согласно со одговорноста за животната средина. Регионот на Преспанските езера е еколошко богатство на нашиот континент. Дизајнот и изградбата нови предмети го почитуваа неговиот уникатен биодиверзитет во согласно со европските еколошки стандарди и нашата заедничка посветеност на одржливост. Лично мене, оно што го видов од аспект на архитектонско решение, премногу ми се допаѓа. Дозволете ми да искористам оваа можност да изразам мојата надлабока благодарност до нашите колеги во Европската комисија и делегацијата на Европската унија за вашата визија, вашата доверба и вашето партнерство. До владите на нашите две земји, кои покажаа дека политичкиот диалог и техничката соработа може да функционираат хармонично. До бројните тимови на експерти и службеници, чија посветеност ја претвори оваа стратегиска визија во реалност. И пред се, до граѓаните на овој регион, овој граничен премиер изграден за вас, со цел да ги задоволите вашите потреби, да отворите нови можности и да внесете нова динамика во нашиот заеднички прекограничен простор. Дами и господа, нека овој ден биде потсетник на тоа што е можно кога државите избираат соработка на место изолација, диалог на место поделба, партнерство на место политика. Проектот и граничниот премиер Маркова Нога Левос представуваат повеќе од инфраструктурни инвестиции, тие се символ на нова ера, обележена со инклузивност, можности и единство. Нека овој ден не биде крај, тука е убав почеток, но уште поголема соработка, поголема доверба и посилна, поотпорна Европа. Заедно, преку институциите и преку границите, продолжуваме да градиме Европа каде секој граѓанин има место во иднина, исполнета со мир, просперитет и заедничка цел. Со поглед кон иднината, нека продолжиме да работиме преку границите, преку заедниците и преку генерациите за Европа каде секој регион има удел во мирот, просперитетот и благосостојанието. Ви благодарам на вниманието.
Thank you very much. Mr. Michalis Sorkas, the ambassador of the EU in North Macedonia. Is it working?
Yes. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Κύριε Υπουργέ, Mr. Minister, Ivanios, κύριε Γιλέκα, κύριε Minister Soskowski, dear mayors, κύριε Περιφερειάρχα, αγαπητή Σοφία, our the Greek ambassador to North Macedonia. It's a great honor for me to be here with you today in this official presentation of the early stages of the implementation of this very ambitious program. The vision that the mayor, Yorgos, spoke about is what inspired us, together with our partner in UNDP, and of course the vision of the mayor of Rezen to put it into action. I have to say that also today it was a very touching moment for me and my team, and to be the first ones to cross the border. Maybe not the first ones, I think it has happened only once in the past. It was really a touching moment, especially for myself, who happened to come from Greece, and I have the honor to serve the European Union in North Macedonia. What we aim to do is to enhance connectivity, bring people and societies closer together, but first and foremost also preserve this pristine beauty and unique biodiversity of the Prespes Lake and the Prespes region, and of course the connection that it has with Lake Ohrid. We also want to ensure that this environmental also upgrade that we are doing in parallel projects is going to secure not only the biodiversity but also sustainability, bring all elements of circular economy, and ensure that we give the best possible backdrop for the development of this beautiful region. And we are going to do so with aligning all our efforts and current and future programs, whether it is Interreg, other cross-border programs, or on our bilateral envelope in North Macedonia. And I'm sure that this vision that you have, and you are going to put it into action, and we are going to be able in 2 years' time to cross the border, as you have also wished, Minister, officially, and via an upgraded and environmentally sustainable project. And I would like to add only one thing more. I think such projects are the ones who bring our societies closer, and this type of projects also can be inspirational, because we are working very hard to also assist North Macedonia in the path to the European Union. We are the trusted partners. We have been there since many, many years. And I believe that projects like that are assisting us in a great deal in order to achieve these breakthroughs, because projects like that are truly transformative for the entire Prespes region, and I'm very pleased and honored to be here with you today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Stavros Papasotiriou and Peti Perga are the two representatives of our area in the Greek Parliament. They both sent their greetings and support for our project. Couldn't be here today. We hope the next time will be with us. Now, the head of the region of Western Macedonia, Mr. Giorgos Amanatidis, for his greeting. I'm very sorry. Κύριε Γιλέκα, the Minister of Interior Affairs, Macedonian and Defense Sector, will now have his greeting. I'm very, very sorry.
First of all, I would like to welcome to our country the mission of the other country, but it is a really unique moment, because we need bridges between two people, between two countries. Είναι πολύ σημαντικό ότι βρισκόμαστε εδώ, όπως είπε και ο Υπουργός, όπως είπε και ο Δήμαρχος, για να μπορέσουμε να βρούμε τρόπους να επικοινωνήσουμε καλύτερα. Βεβαίως, εγώ χαίρομαι ιδιαίτερα ως Υφυπουργός Εσωτερικών Αρμόδιος για τα θέματα της Μακεδονίας και της Θράκης, που βρισκόμαστε εδώ, στην καρδιά πραγματικά της Ελλάδος, γιατί από εδώ αρχίζει η Ελλάδα και δεν τελειώνει η Ελλάδα. Δεν είναι η εσχατιά, αλλά είναι η αρχή της δικής μας χώρας, της δικής μας πλευράς. Με απόλυτη λοιπόν σεβασμό στις συνθήκες και στα συμφωνηθέντα, με αξιοπρέπεια και κατανόηση, μπορούμε πράγματι να προχωρήσουμε και οι δύο πλευρές μπροστά. Να είστε καλά.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. Now, Γιώργος Αμανατίδης, Head of the Region of Western Macedonia.
Πατήστε το πράσινο.
Κύριε Πρέσβη, αντιπεριφερειάρχες, δήμαρχοι, εκπρόσωποι φορέων που παρευρίσκεστε σήμερα στην αίθουσα αυτή για μια πολύ σημαντική στιγμή. Μια πολύ σημαντική στιγμή για την περιφέρειά μας και για τον τόπο αυτό που, όπως και ο κύριος Υπουργός είπε νωρίτερα, δεν αισθανόμαστε ότι είμαστε στην άκρη της χώρας, αλλά στην αρχή και της χώρας και της Ευρώπης. Έτσι λοιπόν σήμερα βρισκόμαστε εδώ για να γιορτάσουμε ένα βήμα συνύπαρξης και επομένως ένα βήμα ανάπτυξης. Ένα γεγονός που δημιουργεί έναν ενιαίο χώρο ανάπτυξης, ένα τρίγωνο ανάπτυξης, σύμφωνα και με μια παλαιότερα υπογραφήσα τριμερή συμφωνία για την ανάπτυξη των λιμνών σε συνεργασία τριών κρατών πέρυσι των λιμνών αυτών. Η περιοχή λοιπόν των Πρεσπών δεν θα πρέπει πλέον να ταυτίζεται με περιορισμούς που έχουν σχέση με την οικολογία, αλλά θα πρέπει να ταυτίζεται με προοπτικές, γιατί αυτές πραγματικά έχουν αξία από εδώ και μετά. Είναι ένας χώρος αγροτικός όπως το είδατε, που όμως έχει φυσικά διαθέσιμα, με διεθνή προστασία και ταυτόχρονα ένας χώρος άσκησης πολιτικών, ευρωπαϊκών και εθνικών προς όφελος των κατοίκων και της χώρας. Πραγματικά, όσοι ασχολούνται με τα θέματα της περιφερειακής ανάπτυξης, συμφωνούν ασφαλώς ότι η περιοχή αυτή αποτελεί ένα πρότυπο όπου μπορούν να ασκηθούν πολιτικές περιφερειακής ανάπτυξης. Ένας χώρος ποιότητας επίσης. Ταυτόχρονα είναι μια περιοχή που έχει ασφαλώς ιστορία, με παραγωγή και που αυτή η περιοχή παίρνει πρωτοβουλίες οι οποίες είναι μεγαλύτερες από το μέγεθος της περιοχής. Αντιλαμβάνεστε τι εννοώ. Δηλαδή πρωτοβουλίες οι οποίες βγάζουν και τη χώρα μας προς τα έξω. Είναι αυτή λοιπόν η περιοχή ένα υπόστρωμα όπου η ιστορία συναντιέται με τον πολιτισμό, με το φυσικό περιβάλλον. Ένα μείγμα δηλαδή το οποίο μπορεί να συνδράμει και να βοηθήσει την Δυτική Μακεδονία να ανοίξει τους ορίζοντές της. Και βέβαια ο πολιτισμός δίνει με τη σειρά του υπεραξία στον τόπο αυτό. Και με την διάβαση του λαιμού λοιπόν, τη συνοριακής διάβασης στο λαιμό, επιθυμούμε να μετατρέψουμε την περιοχή ως μια βιώσιμη περιοχή που θα πρέπει να αναπτύσσεται όταν το οικοσύστημά της, το φυσικό οικοσύστημα προστατεύεται. Και αυτό είναι πολύ σημαντικό γιατί εδώ οι άνθρωποι πλέον το φυσικό οικοσύστημα δεν το βλέπουν ως ένα περιορισμό, αλλά ως μια αιτία ανάπτυξης. Σας καλωσορίζουμε λοιπόν σε μια περιφέρεια που στόχος μας είναι να βρίσκεται σε ευημερία και σε κινητικότητα ανθρώπων, πόρων, μέσων και ιδεών. Σας καλωσορίζουμε λοιπόν και εγώ και ο Γενικός Γραμματέας της Αποκεντρωμένης Διοίκησης, να με συγχωρείτε κύριε Σεραφείμ, και ο κύριος Σάβας, σας καλωσορίζουμε σε μια περιοχή όπου ήδη αισθανόμαστε και εμείς ότι ξεκίνησε μια προσπάθεια ανάκαμψης. Και η προσπάθεια αυτή ανάκαμψης στηρίζεται από τις πολιτικές της Ευρωπαϊκής Επιτροπής αλλά και από την κυβέρνηση. Δηλαδή ο κύριος Υπουργός, ο κύριος Λιβάνιος, είναι πραγματικά η αποτύπωση της αξιοπιστίας. Πριν μερικούς μήνες, όπως είπε, ήταν εδώ. Ήταν εδώ και συζητήσαμε δύο πράγματα. Και τα δύο γίνονται γεγονότα σήμερα, γίνονται πράξεις σήμερα. Ήδη λοιπόν με το έργο αυτό και την προσπάθεια αυτή, η οποία πρέπει να πούμε ότι δεν είναι μια προσπάθεια που ξεκίνησε και τελειώνει τώρα, είναι προσπάθεια κάποιων ετών. Είναι από το 2017, αν θυμάμαι καλά, που ξεκίνησε αυτή η προσπάθεια της θεσμοθέτησης, της οριοθέτησης, μια διαδικασία να πιστούν οι πολίτες ότι είναι προς όφελός τους, να πιστούν κάποιοι άλλοι ότι αυτή η προσπάθεια, δηλαδή η συνύπαρξη των λαών, είναι πολύ σημαντικό ζήτημα στη δημιουργία αυτού του ενιαίου χώρου ανάπτυξης. Ξεπεράσαμε τα βήματα της αναγκαιότητας, της υιοθέτησης και του αρχικού σχεδιασμού. Και εγώ με τη σειρά μου θέλω να ευχαριστήσω και την Άγκο που θα μας παρουσιάσει τη μελέτη, γιατί υπερέβαλε πολλές φορές σε αυτόν τα παιδιά η τεχνική της Άγκο, η διεύθυνση, προκειμένου αυτό το έργο που βλέπουμε σε αυτόν τον χρόνο να γίνει πράξη, θα το δούμε στη συνέχεια. Σήμερα λοιπόν δικαιώνεται κάτι. Τι? Δικαιώνεται η ανάγκη συνύπαρξης των λαών, δικαιώνεται η ανάγκη συνεργασιών και δικαιώνεται η ανάγκη συμπληρωματικότητας. Εμείς αισθανόμαστε και γνωρίζουμε ότι το αποτέλεσμα θα είναι ότι άνθρωποι που βρίσκονται εδώ, στην περιοχή, την ελληνική περιοχή των Πρεσπών, θα πάνε στην αντίστοιχη περιοχή της Βόρειας Μακεδονίας. Αυτό θα γίνει και αντίστροφα. Αυτό θα δημιουργήσει κινητικότητα, θα ενισχύσει τις σχέσεις. Και γνωρίζοντας ότι υπάρχει περιορισμός στο μέγεθος των οχημάτων που μπορούν να περνούν από τη συνοριακή αυτή διάβαση, είναι γεγονός ότι δεν θα είναι ένα σημείο που θα αναπτυχθεί το εμπόριο με την κλασική έννοια, αλλά θα αναπτυχθούν και θα ενισχυθούν οι σχέσεις των ανθρώπων, ο τουρισμός, ο πολιτισμός, η προστασία του περιβάλλοντος. Κλείνω λέγοντας ότι από την αρχή και δική μου προσωπική άποψη είναι και ως Περιφερειακή Αρχή θα το κινητοποιήσουμε, θα προσπαθήσουμε να ενεργοποιήσουμε την τριμερή συμφωνία η οποία έχει υπογραφεί πριν από αρκετά χρόνια, τμήματα της οποίας ήδη υλοποιούνται. Όμως θα πρέπει να τη δούμε πιο αποτελεσματικά, γιατί αυτό θα είναι προς όφελος των λαών και των πολιτών. Οι Πρέσπες λοιπόν είναι ένας χώρος που μας ενώνει και ασφαλώς περισσότερα στο πώς και με ποιον τρόπο μας ενώνει θα τα πούμε στη συνέχεια στο στρογγυλό τραπέζι. Εγώ είμαι πραγματικά ικανοποιημένος και εκφράζω ακριβώς αυτή την άποψη των μελών του Περιφερειακού Συμβουλίου, γιατί βλέπουμε ότι οι πολιτικές, που είναι πολύ σημαντικό, φτάνουν όχι μόνο στο κέντρο της χώρας, της περιφέρειας, αλλά και στην περιφέρεια της περιφέρειάς μας, όπως είναι η περιοχή των Πρεσπών, για την οποία σχεδιάζουμε ασφαλώς και άλλες πολιτικές εφαρμόσιμες που θα τις συζητήσουμε στην πορεία. Σας ευχαριστώ. Καλώς ήρθατε.
So, Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is both great pleasure and an honor to address you today at this important public event taking place in the symbolic and beautiful setting of the Prespes region. I speak to you in my capacity as head of the Interreg Managing Authority, responsible for overseeing the implementation of Interreg IPA North Macedonia program. I also have the honor of representing today the Hellenic Ministry of Economy and Finance and the General Secretariat for a Partnership Agreement, ESPA, which fully support the strategic initiative fostering cooperation between these two countries. Today we officially launch a project designated as an operation of strategic importance, Prespes 2, which embodies our collective ambition for sustainable, connected and resilient cross-border development. With a total budget of 7.7 million euros included in our Interreg program, Prespes 2 is co-financed at 80% by the European Union, underlining the EU's strong commitment to regional cohesion. Its core objective is to enhance cross-border connectivity and stimulate economic development in the Prespes region through the establishment of a new border crossing at Lemos Markovanovi. The establishment of this border crossing has been a long-standing aspiration of the Prespes community and a key commitment under the bilateral Prespes agreement signed between Greece and Macedonia under the auspices of the United Nations in June 2018. It's a project that symbolically and practically reconnects communities and strengthens regional ties. Importantly, the Interreg IPA President of Macedonia program played a pivotal role in laying the foundation for this commitment. In 2022, a preparatory project, Prespes, was approved and financed with the aim of preparing the necessary studies for the construction phase, now to be implemented. In essence, what we launched today is the continuation of that long-term vision, now moving from planning to implementation. A key element of Prespes 2 is the integration of multiple funding sources to ensure the sustainability and efficient operation of the Lemos-Markov-Vanoga border crossing. While Greece Macedonia program supports key infrastructure on both sides of the border, additional resources such as national funding from the Hellenic Ministry of Interior and the EU for Prespes program contribute to critical road and facility upgrades. Nevertheless, ensuring operational effectiveness will require coordinated staffing, capacity building, and harmonized procedures between authorities in both countries. So today's agenda reflects the project's multidimensional character, as it is rightly seen as a catalyst for broader regional development and support of citizens in their everyday lives. In both the previous and current program periods, the Interreg IPA program Greece and Macedonia has actively supported a range of projects in the Prespes region. These initiatives contribute to the protection of cultural and natural heritage, promotion of sustainable tourism, and strengthening the environmental infrastructure. So let us use today's opportunity not only to present the work ahead, but also to reaffirm our shared vision, a more connected, sustainable, and inclusive cross-border Prespes region. So I wish you all a smooth start and every success in delivering this important project. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So we're going on with the Prespes project and infrastructure development. Mrs. Paraskeviou.
We are okay. Okay. So this is Paraskeviou. I'm the head of the European Projects Department of the region of Western Macedonia. I would like to thank you all for being here, and special thanks, of course, to the municipality of Prespes for all these efforts these last 2 days, because yesterday our kickoff meeting took place here in Prespes, and today, of course, our public event. My aim today is to present you the strategic project, Prespes 2. So, an introduction about the previous programming period. Prespes 2 project is the second stage of an integrated planning for the opening of the border crossing in Prespes. The first stage, Prespes project, regarded the maturation of the studies needed for the implementation of the border projects that are included in Prespes 2 project. The outputs of the Prespes 2 project for Greece were surveying works, supporting studies, studies of buildings and shelters at the border crossing, environmental special studies, and environmental licensing. The surface covered by the improved cross-border road and infrastructure will be more than 500 square meters. In parallel, communication and dissemination activities were implemented, including the studies of the Prespes destination branding and the management plan for touristic flows. Here you can see the logo that was the result of a public voting in internet, of course. The outputs for North Macedonia concern preparatory activities for reconstruction of the state border security police station at Markov-Vanoga, where the future border crossing point will be established. At this point, let's watch all together our project video from the previous programming period. Okay, with regard to Prespes project.
important organizations, the region of Western Macedonia, the Ministry of the Interior, Sector Macedonian Thrace, the Development Agency AMCO of Western Macedonia from Greece, and the Ministry of Interior from the Republic of North Macedonia joined their forces. They combined their know-how and experience and collaborated in the first phase to establish the border crossing point between Greece and the Republic of North Macedonia and Prespes. Project focused on the maturation of the infrastructure required for the establishment of the border crossing point, Greece, Republic of North Macedonia, in the area of Lake Prespon. The strengthening of the cooperation between the two countries regarding sustainable development, rational valorization of natural resources, and promotion of sustainable tourism. The Press project delivered for Greece the Prespes destination branding and the technical studies for the facilities of the new border crossing point in Lemos. For the Republic of North Macedonia, technical studies and tender dossier for the reconstruction, upgrading of the Markova-Noga State Border Police Station. And overall for the cross-border area of the two countries, the plan to strengthen and manage tourist flows after the opening of the border crossing point for the sustainable development of the Prespa Lakes area. Today, the distance from Lemos, Prespes to Resen, via the border stations of Niki and Bitola, is approximately 2 hours and 15 minutes. After the opening of the border station in Prespes, Lemos, Markova-Noga, the distance will be reduced to 40 minutes. Shortening the distances, we invite you to visit Prespes. 2 lakes, 3 countries, 4 protected areas of special natural beauty, a special cultural heritage, a particular culinary tradition based on local products, waits for you to visit it.
I hope you all liked it. I must close from here, YouTube. Okay, I think we're okay. We're both inside this computer, so we have this problem. Okay, so Press 2 project, the new programming period. The subsidy contract was signed in February the 14th, 2025. Project duration is 36 months, and the end of the project is 14th February 2028. Our project budget is more than 7 million euros. Our project beneficiaries are the region of Western Macedonia from Greece, the lead beneficiary, Ministry of Interior from North Macedonia, beneficiary 2, beneficiary 3, Municipality of Prespes, Beneficiary 4, Municipality of Prespes, and Beneficiary 5, the Ministry of Interior, Sector Macedonia and Thrace from Greece. A brief project description. Prespes 2 project includes the construction of the building hosting the police and customs authorities by the region of Western Macedonia, and the renovation of the existing police station by the Ministry of Interior of North Macedonia. The presence of the Greek Ministry of Interior, Sector Macedonia, Thrace in the partnership is an added value to the project with regard to the extrovation of it. The participation of 2 local municipalities of Prespes and Dresden with sustainable trade development, connection of Agios Germanos and Braitsino through the new crossing point at both sides of the borders will increase the connection of the local communities, leading to the improvement of the cooperation between them in terms of development issues, communication, tourism, products exchange and services. This is the project budget. The region of Western Macedonia, more than 6 million euros. Ministry of Interior of North Macedonia, or more than 1 million euros. Municipality of Prespes and Municipality of Prespes share the same budget. And of course, Ministry of Interior, Sector Macedonia and Thrace for the communication activities of the project. This is the budget per your package. We have, of course, project management and coordination, communication and dissemination, infrastructure works for the construction of the point in the border, and of course, sustainable infrastructure, trade development, and other events outside the program area. The overall objective of the Prespes 2 project is to strengthen the communication in the borders of Prespes and create a common transnational development area. For Greece, through the construction of the surrounding infrastructure of the operational facilities of the border station and the area of the buildings required to be used, and for the Republic of North Macedonia, the objective concerns the reconstruction and renovation of the border crossing point. The result of our project is that the border crossing point works that are included in this project will solve a long-time problem of traveling and communication between the 2 countries in the area of Prespes. At the moment, the travel time from Lemos to Resen is about 2 hours and 15 minutes through Niki border, as a diversion via Florina and Bitoli is needed, while after the opening of the new border crossing point, the travel time will be reduced to 40 minutes. The new border crossing point will provide direct connection for the neighboring countries to the Prespa Lake area. This will also enable Prespa Lake round trip through 3 different countries and will further promote the sustainable development of the wider area of the Prespas transboundary park. Additionally, the opening of the borders will have wider benefits for the local economies in terms of income and development by the rational exploitation of the tourist resources and the trade of the local agricultural products. A new area for the region of Western Macedonia and of course for the neighboring countries. The opening of the new border crossing point between Greece and the Republic of North Macedonia in Lemos in the scope of Prespes 2 project is of international importance for both countries. It is considered the most important intervention in the wider area towards sustainable development by strengthening ties between the 2 countries and bringing together common economic, social and environmental characteristics on both sides of the border. Here you can see a drawing of the crossing point in Greece. Accompanying projects are underway that will ensure the smooth operation of the border station, such as the construction of the road that will connect Lemos with the new border crossing point. It will be financed by Greece and built by the region of Western Macedonia. The new building of the Customs Office in North Macedonia, financed by the country's Pre-Accession Assistance Program, IPA, and will be built by the Ministry of Interior of North Macedonia, and the equipment and staffing of the facilities with personnel of the competent bodies. Here you can see the drawings of the crossing point in North Macedonia. Thank you for your attention, and at this point I will pass the floor to Anko to present the studies for the Greek side.
I'm Antigone Tsmokoulou, and as a member of the design team of Vancouver, Western Macedonia, I'll briefly present the development formula of the basic design principles of the cross-border station. Firstly, the whole study based on 4 key data points. It is located in protected area of the Natura 2000 network. The area has been designated as a national park. The lake areas are covered by a legislative framework that is designating them as a national park and defines the protection zone, permitted uses, and the applicable restrictions within these zones. Last but not least, the project is located in the eco-development zone and is subject to the building restriction as they are specified for the zone. Based on the above, the area of 90,872 square meters of the Press border crossing was precisely determined by a legislative framework where not only its location is mentioned, but also the restriction in terms of its construction. More specifically, the whole project based on 3 design guidelines, and these are the requirements of the Schengen Agreement, the recommendations of the Independent Authority for Public Revenue, as well as those of the Hellenic Police. Given the above guidelines, as well as the plot's layout, and within the framework of the designing a border crossing station with a rational organization and the functionality, the project studied with respect for the unique characteristics of the area. The basic principle for the implementation of the study was a placement of a project on the section of the plot that constitute an existing flat area in the terrain, with the aim of minimizing intervention in the natural landscape as much as possible. Thus, the longitudinal arrangement was decided for the development of the required facilities of the border within the framework of utilizing the outline of the specific flat area. Specifically, at the entrance and exit to and from Greece, 2 lanes of opening flow will be formed with a central median strip with a total width of 10 meters. One of the 2 lanes is divided to 3 sub-lanes aimed at better controlling incoming and outgoing vehicles of equal width, while after the control they converge back into one, and all the lanes are separated by car medians of varying widths which contain building facilities. Regarding the building facilities, they are divided into 3 sections, 2 of which serve as vehicle checkpoints and they are located at the entry and exit points of the country. The third one consists of the building with additional main and supporting spaces for customs and police operations, centrally located between the 2 previously mentioned sections. More specifically, on the entry and exit points of the border crossing, where the division of incoming vehicle lane occurs, the installation of 4 control checkpoints is planned at the beginning of the island. 2 of these are designated for the police and the other 2 for the customs. These are prefabricated control square buildings featuring openings in the walls and an entrance door with an area of 9 square meters. At the center of the overall layout of the border crossing, one of the 4 dividing islands is widened to accommodate the project central building. This is a 2-story rectangular structure where the ground floor will house police and customs control service, along with supporting spaces covering a total area of 206 square meters. The upper floor will include living quarters to facilitate employee accommodations with a total area of 219 square meters. And the ground floor of the building includes both primary and supporting spaces essential for its smooth operation. The layout separates the custom sections for the police section, centrally positioning the customs sections for the police section, centrally positioning the support areas, such as restrooms, storage space, and the staircase, between the two departments on opposite sides. Specifically, the police section is located in the northwestern part of the building, with a total usable area of 68 square meters, while the customs section occupies southeastern part with a total area of 56 square meters. Regarding the upper floor, which has a total area of 219 square meters, it is larger compared to the ground floor due to the protrusions of the external masonry in 4 sections. These extensions allow for the inclusion of 7 and single rooms of varying size intended to accommodate the station's employees for overnight stays. Furthermore, public restrooms are planned for both entry and exit sides of Greece. These are standalone structures with an area of 21 square meters, positioned near the temporary vehicle parking area. Finally, the facilities of the main building and the control counters are covered by 3 continuous metal canopies with cable roofs at 2 different heights, and the total area of canopy amounts to 3,650 square meters. About the connector road to Lemos settlement, the study has been adapted to the requirements set by the competent environmental authority, as the area lies within the Prespon National Park and is also designated as a protected area under the Natura 2000 network. Also, the road was designed taking into account the traffic needs and the expected traffic volume. And the basic road characteristics is the permitted use, that the only vehicles that are permitted is cars and small buses. The max road width is 7.5 to 9.0 meter. The road length is 3.1 kilometer. The maximum gradient is 7.9%. The design speed is 50 km per hour and the permitted speed is 40 km per hour. The connector, the necessary works for connecting the road to the settlement of Lemos is the St. German River Bridge without intermediate columns or piers for environmental protection and flood management, and a 2-at-grade roundabout at the entrance and exit of Lemos settlement. For the smooth operation of the road, a total of 20 underroad passes are planned. Of these, 2 are designated solely for hydraulic use, 9 for ecological use, 6 will serve mixed use, and 3 under-road passes will have mixed use plus agricultural use. It is necessary to mention that some of the basic measurements for the safe operation of the road, such as speed reduction on road level with the use of granite crossroad strips, mechanism for speed recording and driver alert systems to discourage excessive speeds by passing vehicles, low guidance walls at 2 points with a total height of 70 centimeters, intended to channel small faunal and local wildlife toward designated subterranean crossings, and a virtual fencing system composed of a sequence of acoustic or light emitters installed on roadside poles to prevent animals from approaching the roadway during vehicle passage. And the total budget amounts to 13,200,000 euros. So that's it. Thank you. And I close the presentation.
Studies. Добър ден. Good afternoon. My name is Gonca Etnusheva. I'm coming from Ministry of Interior from North Macedonia. Почитувани. Најпрво сакам во моје име и во името на моите колеги да изразам чувство на задоволство и среќа за тоа што учествувавме во овој проект во споставување на гранични теми меѓу Република Грција и Република Северна Македонија на областа Преспонско езеро. Како представник на Министерството за внатрешни работи на Република Северна Македонија, накратко ќе ви го представам дел од проектот за реновирањето и надградбата на нашите постоечки објекти, кои се вклучени в сите фази во проектот. Ова е ситуацијска представа на постоечката состојба на нашите објекти. Ова се двата постоечки објекти кои што се во доста незавидна состојба, каде ги задржуваме постоечките масивни камени ѕидови затоа што истите се во добра состојба. Ова исто представа на постоечката состојба на објектите, каде се јасно представени дебелите ѕидови направени од камен кои што ги задржуваме. На оваа ново проектирана ситуација се гледа поставувањето на новиот граничен премин, кој што е во тек на изградба и нашиот проект за реновирање на објектот и надградба над истиот, кои што се поврзани со топла врска. Ова е новиот конструктивен систем, кој што е независен од постоечките камени ѕидови и кој што е одобрен од ИЗИС, Институтот за земјотресно инженерство на Република Северна Македонија. Ова е основата од приземјето на реновираниот објект, каде што имаме нови реновирани административни простори и ново скалишно јадро. Ова е основата на катот, каде што добиваме кој што е надградба и добиваме нов административен простор и заеднички простор кој што служи за одмор и за јадење и слично. На крај, ова е финалниот изглед на нашиот објект, каде што се гледа почитувањето на постоечкиот камен цид, односно на минатото, почитувањето на минатото и надградба со модерна архитектура, со поглед кон иднината. Благодарам, тоа е се.
Thank you very much. We will have a small change in our program. We will skip the first panel, and before we go to the second one, we will take 10 minutes break. I think everybody needs some fresh air, I can see you. So let's be back here in 10 minutes.